Hey, what's up, y'all? I know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now today, we're gonna talk about a touchy subject. Everybody talk about this. I see this all over YouTube. Me and my friends talk about this. I got questions about this. Right? It's why is she putting me in the friend zone? The biggest question amongst everybody. Why is she putting me in the friend zone? Why am I being put in the friend zone? Now, some of us may feel like we doing everything right with a girl, then boom, she put you in the friend zone. Even if she was giving you the vibe like you could hit, maybe you messed that up. I don't know. I know I have a few times, and honestly, me personally, I could always tell when a girl put me in the friend zone, but that's the point of you having options. I mean, because honestly, I never really cared. As soon as she starts switching up and acting like she got me in the friend zone, I just leave her alone. I mean, like, unless, like, I really didn't care. Unless, like, I just want her as a friend anyway. Like, yo, matter of fact, we could just go out for drinks or whatever. I start using her, like, I mean, especially if she's pretty. You got some girls that, like I said, put you in the friend zones. If they pretty, no girl's turning down a drink or something. So she just become one of my little friends. We go out, have fun, boom, boom, and that's just what it is. Now, I feel sometimes when you get put in that friend zone, you can recover from that. That's a fact. You can recover from that. You just gotta you gotta kind of reset. You gotta reset. It's like the more you leave her alone, the more chances of her kind of forgetting the corny or friendly impression that you gave her. And if she liked you that much, you could probably slide right back. Who knows? So today I'm gonna try and give you some reasons that I personally experienced as to why she may be putting you in the friend zone. And it might work, it might not. It all depends on how you finesse it, how you move. There's no cheat code to none of this. It's just about who you are, your character. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's all about how you conduct yourself. Anything is worth a try. Well, except for crack. So, anyway, number one thing that you do. I'm going to give you 5 reasons, but the number one reason is this. Stop asking friendly questions. What do I mean by friendly questions? The little questions like, hey, how you doing? What's your birthday? What's your sign? What are you going to school for? What's your middle name? What kind of food you eat? All that bullcrap filler. Listen, dub it. Now listen. Now you can get away with some of those questions, but the thing is, it has to be a reason for it, and the reason for those questions has to be pertaining to like the conversation, whatever y'all talking about already. I mean, don't just come out of nowhere with these questions, and you see what I'm saying? It's just a hold of a conversation. Because she gonna peep it. Women aren't stupid. They gonna peep it. She might give you a text, but then now, them texts become very few and far in between when they come in. Probably like 20 minutes you waiting for a text, and just don't do it. I mean, when you go every day asking her how was your day, now you just become someone who she could talk to pass time at work. Because now when she's at work, she's gonna text you to pass time because you already opened the door for her to just talk your head off about nothing. About, women at work. They always got a problem at work. But because you always ask her how her day was. So now when she go home at night, she already talked to you all day. So she bored of you. She tired of you. She tired of you. Now what happens is that guy that don't care too much about her day, and he gets straight to the point, he's texting her and she's already entertaining because she haven't heard from him all day. You see what I'm saying? She heard from you all day, so she kind of bored of you, and she know that y'all really not going to talk about much. So she really don't got time for you. She kind of W you. And to be honest, with me, personally, the best time to talk to a female is at night. That's just me. And that's from experience. And trust me, I use it to this day and it works. They're more vulnerable, they're more accessible and relaxed, and they can focus on actually giving you a better conversation. Because let's face it, a woman, she doing like a woman that's on purpose. She doing what she got to do. She moving around throughout the day. Don't let her have her own business. She busy. Now, when she unwinds at night and she's laying in that bed and she watching her little shows, her Love and Hip Hop, her Housewives, she can actually sit there and really gather her thoughts to give you a good conversation. And once again, I don't know what it is about the nighttime, but they're more vulnerable. It's like they're more open. And like I said, I experienced it, so don't even argue with me. They're more open, trust me. So the best bet is like give them some space. You might say good morning, give a little conversation in like the daytime. But at the nighttime, then you get back at them. Don't start talking to them all day, because I'm telling you, at night they're gonna be tired of you and they're gonna want to talk to you because there's nothing to talk about. You don't ask her every question in the book to try to keep a conversation going. All right, so that's number one. Let me see. Number two. Number two. Stop being so accessible. I can't stress this enough. Stop being so accessible. Stop. You have no mystery to yourself when you are so accessible. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like this ties into like the first thing, because when you talking to her all day, it allows her to get tired of you fast, like I was just saying. So she don't miss you, because whenever she wants to talk to you, you're available, which subconsciously tells her that you ain't doing nothing with yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're just her social punching bag that she punches whenever she wants to, and usually it's only when she's bored, because she got nobody else to talk to. You see what I'm saying? That guy that's there working, busting his tail, moving and grooving throughout the day, he really don't got time to talk to her neither. And vice versa, she kind of don't got time to talk to him. But she sits there, and when she's bored, she talks to you and give you the lazy conversation. You see what I'm saying? You give her the ability to control the conversation. When she sits there and tell you, like, I feel like getting food or a drink, and you just jump, that's what friends do, bro. That's what her friends do. When she sit there and tell you, like, yo, I want to go out for a drink, I want this, I want that, and you just willing to give it to her, you willing to get up, do this, do that, you're a friend. That's what friends do. You're not busy enough. You're too accessible. Just like one of her female friends, she could call, text, vent to with her problems. She could vent to you whenever, because you allow her to. Then you got her on every social media that you have as well, so she already know what's going on with you. You got no mystery to yourself. It's nothing to talk about. You too accessible. She got your Instagram, your Facebook, what is it, TikTok, what is that, Snapchat, all that. You talk to her all day, subconsciously, whether it's through the apps, whether it's through text, whether it's the phone, whatever it is, you talk to her all day. So there's nothing you guys could obviously talk about, because you aren't meeting up to create any experiences to talk about. You see what I'm saying? So it's like nothing to talk about. You guys have nothing to talk about. So now it's like a lazy conversation that you guys are trying to keep up with each other. And particularly, really, you trying to keep up with the conversation because you don't want to not talk to her. So you're too accessible. Stop overly texting. Stop sending millions of texts. Stop trying. No, relax yourself. If she's with it and she like you, it'll organically come. I'm telling you. So now, that's number two. Number three, this one is important. It's little and it sounds foolish, but it's important. Trust me, listen. Stop being afraid to talk about other females around her. All right? That's number three. Stop being afraid to talk about other females around her. All right? Whether you mess with a female or you just got female friends, don't be afraid to let her know that you out here too. That you ain't just some lame. Let her know that you got some value to you and women take interest in you. A lot of times women love surrounding themselves around that guy. You see what I'm saying? Whether they have sexual intentions or whether they just want to be around that guy. They want to be around the it guy, that guy. Which is why a lot of times you see a bad chick with a big drug dealer or a scammer or just a dude getting money. She don't necessarily care what he's into neither. That's another thing. You see what I'm saying? A woman is saying something. You got some women that sit there and be like, oh, he do this, he do that. Oh, nah, I don't want to mess with him. But the minute that same dude she talking about come up to him and give her the chance, she with it. What she gonna say? You see what I'm saying? So like I said, she don't care what he's into. She just knows that he has money, cars, and all the girls will throw themselves at him, given a chance. So for her to have him is like a bragging right. You see what I'm saying? And what girl would not like to brag or show off? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of value to yourself. If y'all talking about a situation, test her. Test her. Bring up a situation with a female. Just cause. I mean, like, just do it just to show her, like, yo, listen, I'm secure about myself. Women hate insecurity because then you start accusing her of bull crap. Women don't like insecurity. It's annoying. You see what I'm saying? So when you bring up females, it shows like you don't care. It shows abundance. It shows that you don't sweat her, and if she leaves, there's plenty more of her. But once again, you have to know how to do it, because using this the wrong way could also backfire, and you could look lame because you brought another female up at a time that it wasn't even called for. So, like I said, just use it wisely. Also, you like to keep her on her toes too. You gotta remember that. Bringing up other women also kind of like tells her in her head, like, yo, listen, damn, he on his purpose. He got a good job. He probably got his own business, got a car. Whatever it is, he on his purpose. I gotta stay on my toes. I gotta dress up. You see what I'm saying? When women feel you just a friend, they dress any way they want. They look any way they want around you because they don't care your opinion. They don't value your opinion because you're just a friend. They could look and do whatever they want to. They could talk to you crazy. They could curse at you because you allow it. Because guess what? You're just a friend. You see what I'm saying? So once again, don't be afraid to talk about other females, bro. It shows a sign of like masculinity. It shows secureness. It shows manliness. It shows just you just don't care. It shows you abundant. You got your choice of girls too. You know she got her choice of guys. But at the end of the day, guys throw themselves. They thirsty when it comes to bad females. But you got to show it too that yo, I'm on my purpose. I'm the man too, and I got my women too. You see what I'm saying? So that's number 3. Number 4. This is a big one. A lot of people don't know about. Number 4. Stop agreeing with everything she says, bro. Stop agreeing with everything she says. Now, you may think that you're easing your way into her drawers because you're agreeing with everything she say, you're agreeing with her. But listen, all you doing is looking like a shoulder to cry on. Let's be real. You just looking like a good shoulder to cry on. You see what I'm saying? Most women love to be told that they're right and they didn't mess up. Their way of thinking was perfect. They're good. Blah blah blah. Right? So by you agreeing with her, it kind of put in her head that she could vent to you because you're easy to talk to. You get her. You tell her what she wants to hear. Meanwhile, there's a guy that tells her what she needs to hear, and as a man, he's telling her the things she did wrong. That's a small sense of control because what you're doing is maintaining your masculinity, letting her know that when she's right, but when she's wrong as well. It shows her that you aren't a yes man. You see what I'm saying? It shows her like, yo, if it came down to it, he can make his own decisions. He can make decisions for the both of us. He's responsible. He's independent. This is what's going on in her subconscious mind. You see what I'm saying? Every woman loves a sense of protection and security. That's just nature. So as a man, if you could display that manly secureness, that I don't care how you take it, I'm going to tell you how it is, like it or not, persona, you're going to have it in your back pocket, bro. But once again, if you sitting there agreeing with everything she says, you just become a conversation partner. That's it. You see what I'm saying? You just become a person that she could converse with whenever she wants. Once again, going back to you being too accessible. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think women love chasing the bad guy? Let's be real. Why do you think they love chasing the bad guy? That's how they're wired, bro. Whether you believe it or not. That's why you can't fathom why Tyrone could sit over there and cheat on her 11 times and she takes him back, but she's ignoring you trying to please her every need. Because you just a yes man, bro. You agreeing with everything she says. So be a man and stand your ground. If you feel that she was wrong in a situation, whether it was a ex she's talking about, whether it was a friend, it's a friend she's talking about, it's a family problem, a situation at work, tell her. Don't be afraid. Stand up. Because guess what? You also don't want her running around with this persona that she's right all the time, because that's how she will come back at you. So now when she come at you with certain things, you wondering why she keeps. Your opinion don't matter because you done gas up and made her feel like she's right about everything and she's just looking for you to agree with her. Let's be real. So, last but not least, right? Because that was number 4. Number 5. Take charge. As simple as it sounds. Fellas, take charge. Take charge. You, as a man, set the tone. If you leave it to her to set the tone, you'll just be a pushover. Whether she like push you over or not, it'll become more like something she could just do because she could just entertain you when she's ready rather than you want her when you want to. You see what I'm saying? Every woman loves a man that can take charge. I don't care what nobody says. That's a known fact. You can ask any woman. Matter of fact, women that any women that see this video and you made it to this point, Let it be known in the comments if you like a man that could take charge or not. Men as well. Men that's got up to this far in this video, tell us about your experience of when you set the tone and took charge with a woman and the results you got. I bet you was all positive. You see what I'm saying? Set up the date. Call her first. If you used to her always calling you all the time or texting her all the time, or her texting you all the time, call her first or text her first. The other day, let me tell you, the other day, right? Some just say, yo, let me text this girl. She always texts me every morning, good morning, how you doing? So she didn't text me this morning. Now, once again, I already know the type of woman I'm dealing with, and well, we friends, but you know, it is what it is. So I know the type of person she is. She don't want to seem like she's sweating me too much, so she ain't gonna do it every day. She gonna let it like a day go by, but then she gonna do it again the next day. So I said, you know what? Let me jazz it up. Let me text her first. You wanna know what happened? I text her first. I'm like, good morning, how you doing? How was your night? How you slept? You know, and the reason why I asked her that is because I know sometimes she wake up in a very bad mood just because that's her. So I asked her how she slept. Cool. First thing she texts, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. And I'm happy you text me first because I thought that I was bothering you by texting you first every morning. You see what I'm saying? So that right there just showed her that I'm not scared to sit there and text her first. I don't text first, but I'm not scared to do so. You see what I'm saying? I don't chase her. And that just is what it is, bro. And like I said, once again, you gotta set up dates first, text first if you want to. Randomly pick her up from work and go out for a drink. Set the tone. Yo, what you doing? Alright, I'm about to go get some food. You want some? Don't ask her to go nowhere with you. Tell her. Tell her. When you bleed and just reek of nothing but masculinity, not too much, but just enough to where she notice, she gonna love you, bro. Now, you don't want to seem controlling because some women would just say no because they feel like you overdoing it, so they just want to be defiant. So don't do it like that. Never overdo it. But the charismatic, you know, with your demand, you know, it's just how you finesse it. Be a little charismatic with your demands. Don't sit there and try and control her to the point where she feeling like she's your child. Playfully do it sometimes, but be serious at the same time, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, be smooth about it. You almost have to be like an iron fist and a velvet glove. That's an analogy I heard a long time ago, and I like to go by it because it makes so much sense. It basically means sometimes to get what you want, you may have to appear soft, but be firm with your intentions on the inside. You see what I'm saying? So pretty much that's it, y'all. Don't get put in that friend zone. I'll be making a couple more videos based on this later, but I figure I'll softly touch on this subject because I see it's a big subject. I see it way too often, and a lot of people suffer from this. They get in that friend zone even after they get in that friend zone after they right there almost hitting. Shorty might give you the crazy play, but then you do something corny where she's just like, all right, friend zone you go, and you don't know how to recover from it. So these are a couple things that could prevent you getting in that friend zone. And even if you in there, maybe you could use some of these methods or techniques to get up out of that friend zone.